Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for your patience. Today we are in Wreckfest. I am so glad we could be here. Thank you again for your patience. It's been a hectic day. It's been a very hectic day because my microphone decided, hey, you know what? Let's just go to maximum sensitivity. So that's been fine, but that's all right. We're going to dive right in. We got this. We got a couple of tournaments, some fun things to do. I think we should start off with the race with the couch. I think the couch would be a very, very fun vehicle. Very fun vehicle to kind of begin our stream with. Yes, like that back. Out. There we go. Better. Alright, you should probably... There we go. The short, lock, limited flip differential, a little bit towards the rear. The couch is very, very squirrely, so we do need to remember that. But let's dive right in. First race of the stream. Let's do it. Up against some other very small opponents. Nice and easy through here. Alright, very easy. Very easy, up in a second. Gotta make sure we watch the crossover. Avoid collisions there, because then we go flying. Yeah, it does take a little bit to reset ourselves on this stage. There we go. just gotta be very nimble. There we go, much better. Much better. Gosh, easy here, easy. Wanna make sure we don't spin the couch. Wanna make sure we don't get caught up with everyone else. Ooh, barely even touch a guy and we send him flying. That's how you know. That's how you know you're doing things right. I gotta watch ourselves here. Make sure we have consistent laps, consistent times. All good. Oh gosh, cars all around the middle of the area. Ooh, we ran over someone too. Sorry, buddy. You've become a couch potato. You've gotten road rash from a couch potato. I want to make sure we do not flip ourselves. We do not wreck. Thankfully, the short wheelbase of the couch helps us a lot with the crossover because it's a lot less to hit. It's much more difficult to hit the couch as opposed to head-on or from the rear. Because it is easier to kind of get through without, getting T-boned by someone. Downside is the couch itself is a little squirrely going around the corners. Also, fun fact, if this is more like a go-kart with a solid rear differential, or no differential at all. Boom, yep, kind of figured. You'd actually want to lean away from the corner to get the inside wheel up. That way you can put more weight on the outside wheel, giving it more grip, because that's the one that's usually doing more of the work. The inside wheel is barely doing any work. And since the couch itself is wide enough that you don't have to worry too much about it flipping, at least side to side, you can get through it without too much issues. There we go. It is an absolute mess though. Oh gosh. Come on. I have no idea how close or how far away second is. So we just gotta keep pushing as hard as we can. As quick as we can. There we go. Nice. Damn it, that loud. I'm gonna dial that back just a little bit. There we go. Nice. Alright, good. We got some more fame. We can use it to buy different stuff here. Ooh, that case fun. We do have a couple of different things here. Everything from some standard, paints and all that stuff. We have a couple of other things too. Like you can buy some upgrades, some custom upgrades for the Gremlin, I think it's what it is. I forget what it's called in here. But some of these do require some specific vehicles. What do I want to buy though? I can buy the Hammerhead RS. That was a very quick car. I think we want to buy the Hammerhead. Yes. There we go. Let's get another vehicle added to our garage. Alright, what should we do now? What should we enter now? I think another race. This time with the Boomer. Okie dokie Boomer. We're gonna see if we can't win this first try. I don't want the suspension being that stiff. I think that should be good. And this is old Mark I Ford Escort. Very cool vehicle. Very lightweight. A little bit squirrely around the corners. But it should be a lot of fun. Shredding around the rallycross tracks with this. Probably the first time driving the Boomer as well. At least this playthrough. I don't remember driving the Boomer too many other times. It's nice enough vehicle. It's only got a 5-speed transmission there compared to some of the other A-class cars. So you do have to pay attention to that when you're setting up the gear ratios. You don't want to be stuck with too low of a top speed. Bouncing off the rev limiter very early on. There we go. Easy first lap lead. Shred through the corners. Lots of smoke. Oh gosh, a little bit too early into that corner. Nice. Keep the speed up. I'm gonna keep the RPMs high in this car too. It doesn't handle the low RPMs all that well. It bogs down a lot. The little inline 4-cylinder engine on this car does not have a whole lot of torque. It is lightweight though, so you gotta keep it like right around like the above 5,000, at least above 4,000 RPMs. So just gotta be careful here. But you don't want to bounce off the drum limiter either, especially exiting the corners. Then we can easily spin the rear tires, and that'll cost us some speed. That'll cost us a little bit of time. That being said, this car is really quick. Yeah, yeet the cones. Oh, that was smooth through the hairpin. Just tight, getting the car spun around so I can keep the speed up to the corners. Very, very nice, very good. Got the marshals in the stands. They did a really, really good job of kind of like keeping the. They do a good job of keeping the different, making it kind of grounded without being, boring. It's very, very, very cool with this. Very nice. That sounds great though. Alright, final straight. Here we go. Big push. Big push to the finish. Yes! Nice. Just talking about like things like with Nordic culture, because that was a little bit of folk race. I was actually on the Discord. Someone told me about in Sweden they have something called kebab pizza, which is like this the kebab style meat and there's garlic sauce on pizza. And I've never had that before, but I saw pictures of it, and that looks so good. Like here in the States, we have like Mexican pizza, which is the chorizo, jalapeno, and pineapple on pizza, and that is good too. But I've never had kebab pizza. I gotta try that kebab. That looks good. Very good. Very nice. Oh, it's tasty. Oh, we're in the Thunder Bowl. the worn-out arena. The D is just completely, flashing. It looks like it's about to fall off and crash into one of our vehicles. There we go. That should be good. Yes, the low rumble of the V8. That's exactly what I want. Already right into the chaos. Getting all kinds of damage done to our vehicle. Alright, we're gonna make sure we get that the wonderful multiplier as high as possible. Oh, big vehicle. I say that as we completely lose a multiplier. Remember, we kind of want to be right in with the chaos. Big heavy hits. There we go. That's exactly what I want. That is less what I want. Oh, hi there. Big, heavy slants. Alright, we need to really get our multiplier up higher. There we go. Get some head-on collisions. Doing lots of damage, as much damage as we possibly can. There we go. Good. T-bone. Big heavy hits. That is exactly what we want. Yes. Boom. Oh, we can wreck this one. That helps with the multiplier. Alright, come on, we need to get another heavy hit in. Alright, that's something. Oh, I missed you. I did not miss you, though. Nice. Alright, we're getting pretty close to what we need for the big, heavy finale. Let's finish you off. That's exactly what we need. In the gold. Getting as many vehicles taken down as possible. Oh, I see you. Boom. Yes. Bonk. Oh, the shark is hungry. Nice. That was very nice. The chaos. The destruction. So much fun. Oh, man. Alright, so that's another the tournament done. Unfortunately, with this, you can only unlock certain vehicles through the tournament. Which on one hand is a good idea to kind of get people to keep coming back and playing, the different challenges and everything. But on the hand, it does make it just a little bit difficult. It does kind of artificially limit progression just a little bit. Especially because a lot of the tournament vehicles are usually some of the faster or more powerful vehicles as well. So that definitely makes it just a little bit trickier. Alright, equal speed motorsports park. This is nice. This was a fun track. I wish this was used more in like career mode. Granted, I think it was like a DLC track, but this is good. As big monster truck against tiny little Fiats. As I think we probably should have softened suspension just a little bit, because right now it is set just a little bit stiff. It is just a little bit stiff. You can see the Beetle kind of wobbling a little bit on the bumps. Probably should have been set just a little bit softer, because I forgot Eagle's Peak is a fairly, even though it's half tarmac, it is still a very rough track. Which does make it just a little bit difficult, a little bit tricky. Alright, next lap, let's do it. Yes. Oh, we're watching the Beetle just kind of wiggle around here a little bit. Another big old killer bug. Oh, this is so much fun to drive though. Boom. I gotta keep pushing now. Couple more corners to go. We'll have another one of the tournament challenges knocked out. Oh, hey there. Goodbye. Oh, that was fun. Just completely demolished that one little tiny Fiat. Just yeeted it halfway across the map. Nice. Very nice. Alright, we got one more thing, the time attack in the Rocket Rallycross. Gotta do some skids for the kids, gotta hoon about. You know, gotta do a little bit of the gym kind of stuff. Probably medium gear ratio. There we go, that should work. Now we gotta make it quick though, we gotta make a very quick run. Big push. What's my thoughts on the Kryptonite in the Super Megalith movie? I didn't know that. That's cool. Hopefully the movie's good. But no, I didn't know that. That's definitely news to me. Granted, I haven't watched a whole lot of superhero movies since Endgame. It just hasn't been a whole lot that caught my eye. But still, that's really cool. Hopefully, you know, they kind of make them, you know, comic book accurate and everything. Or at the very least, you know, are able to adapt them in ways to improve upon comic medium. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Hunter Iggy. Good to have you here. Right now, we're doing a little bit of time attack in the Rocket Rallycross. This very quick Mustang. One of the streets of Motor City. Okay, a little bit too late on the brakes there. That was fun though. Come on, big push. Big push to the finish. Ow. Ow. Okay, that did not go as we planned. That may have cost us gold. That still gave us gold. Really? Okay. If just barely. We completely binned it on corner exit there. And we still got a gold time. Nice. Very nice. Oh, what are your thoughts on crypto being added? Well, you frequently ask me, you know, what my thoughts are, but I'm interested in your thoughts on that. You know? Definitely want to hear what you think. Mid-size mayhem. Okay, what else do we have here? Ooh, the fire rock race with the convoy. Yeah, so we get to drive the tiny little super van on a tight rallycross course. I'm not even gonna say rallycross because this one is full tarmac, so this is like a full tarmac course. This will be fun. This will be very fun to drive. Try to maneuver around the absolutely massive big rigs. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit tricky, so we're gonna want a little bit less short gear ratio, not quite as locked. And this should help out. Just have to kind of make sure we keep the pace, avoid rolling the car, and keep in first position. We're up against some vehicles that are much more powerful than us, and definitely have a little bit better handling, but they are also very heavy. So while they're less likely to roll over than us, they do have to brake a lot earlier, and they are going to be a little bit sluggish on the turns, whereas we are very nimble. So we're gonna have to make sure that we don't wreck ourselves. It's also where we kept the center of gravity as low as we possibly can by stiffening and lowering the suspension as much as possible. Definitely help reduce body roll, prevent the vehicle from rolling over, because we are in a little three-wheeler, little Reliant super van. And as you can see, we gotta really make sure we don't take the corners too fast or too aggressive, because whoa, we got a bunch of big rigs chasing us down essentially. So we want to make sure we keep it smooth, fast. It's a little bit tricky though. Okay, we got one big rig getting ever closer. Gentle brake on the corners, just gradually get the vehicle turned in. Come on, we are like a tiny little mouse running away from all of the cats. Honestly, this would be a really fun game mode in this game for like the online, is have a team race where two people are in like, you know, one of opposing teams or in Reliant Supervans, and everyone else is in like a heavier special vehicle of choice, you know, like the motorhome or the limo or the harvester or what have you. And the goal is basically to get your mouse across the line before the other team's mouse, or wreck the other team's mouse before they wreck your mouse. Either or. And basically the first mouse across the team with the first mouse across the line, or the last mouse standing, wins. And you can have it basically be like a 2v2 or a 4v4 team-based battle. And I think that would be really, really cool. Kind of add a little bit of extra party game stuff. So that's the thing. As much as the racing in this game is really, really good, like it can really benefit from like, you know, some like, you know, more relaxed, more chill party modes and everything, and still keep the overall aesthetic, overall vibe, and overall fun of the game. And I think those modes work really, really well, because it kind of, you know, combines what the game is really, really good for, the body deformation and the combat racing, as well as, you know, having multiple different types of vehicles on track together as well. And it'd be a pretty cool mode. Maybe if they do that in like a follow-up game to Wreckfest, I think they could definitely do a very good job with that. But I guess time will tell whether or not they even make a follow-up game. Still, it is a very, very cool idea. Nice. Very cool, very cool. Got the fast slap by a country mile, at least by 2 seconds. And of course we got the big rig. Yes. Yes. Sweet. Alright. What else do we have? Demolition Racing Heat Race. Okay, so we're gonna need an A-class car here. So let's see what cars we got. This should be fairly easy though, because this is Hilltop Stadium. So we should have this. We should have this in the bag. It'll be a good A-class car to have. We have the Road Cutter. The Road Cutter has already got a massive amount of power. I think maybe the Boomer RS would do well. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the visual side of things. Yeah, I kind of want the white rims. Those would be nice. And look at all of the exhaust options. Get a side exit exhaust. Oh god. But that's kind of silly. I'm gonna go with the standard exhaust still. Some of these are a little bit. Gosh, the shotgun exhaust is kind of dreadful looking. Thinking maybe this way. And we need a good spoiler as well. Yep. Boop. Nope, that one is good. Alright, grill. Ooh, this actually looks a lot better. Looks very, very, very nice. Alright, let's take a look at the paint shop. Let's see what options we have here. Adults. Alright, let's see what options we have here. Maybe there's something good for us. Ooh, that looks nice actually. So does that. Yeah, that one looks very good. I'm thinking. Oh gosh, watermelon. Yes, we have a watermelon car now. Such a bright, vibrant pink. Let's do it. Oh, we have a watermelon car. I think we want it locked just a little bit and a little bit shorter gear ratio. The Boomer RS. And this should be very fun. Trying to navigate around some of the. Oh gosh. Okay, all of these cars are gonna be much heavier, a lot bulkier. So basically, what we're doing is we're essentially just kind of outmaneuvering them, because any collision with them, even some of the lighter weight ones like the Killer Bee, is gonna cause us just a little bit of issues. Oh, this is fun though. Absolutely shredding the rear tires, going through the bank turns. Yes. Oh, it sounds good too. The little buzzing inline four. It sounds so aggressive. It's like a can of bees wanting to get out and just like cover you in stings. Although the sound isn't nearly as visceral as it is in the PS5 version. The PS5 version adds extra stuff of like, you know, the exhaust backfires, you know, during gear shifts, or like, you know, when you've at full throttle for a long time and then letting off the throttle, like your co kind of backfire a little bit. It kind of adds a little bit. It adds a little bit more of like an extra layer to the sound. But this one is still very, very good. Even the older generation games, the PC, the PS4, and the Xbox. The Xbox One versions. All of them are very, very, very good as well. Highly recommendation if you haven't played this game, do give it a try. It is very nice, very good. So if you do get the game, I highly recommend either the console versions or the PC, the PS5 or the Xbox Series X versions, or the PC version, because those ones are a little bit better than the PS4 and the Xbox One version. There we go. First heat knocked out. Very easy, very nice. Alright, next race. Let's do it. This game makes over racing a lot of fun because you're just beating and banging on opponents. You know, you get pretty high speeds. The cars are still, you know, fairly low grip. So you do need to kind of watch yourself and kind of pick your line as you're going through the bank turns and everything. It's not just hold the gas and hope for the best. Like, it's, you know, you do need to kind of mod your throttle a little bit going into the tighter turns. Which is really fun because you can really get some high speeds on the ovals. I'm probably gonna be running a higher line because there isn't tire wear, and higher lines usually allow you, especially on like the shorter ovals like this, higher lines higher up on the banking usually allow you to run go around about a little bit quicker at the expense of a little bit more tire wear. Whereas running the lower line allows you to kind of conserve tires and also run a bit defensively. But oh gosh. But it is a bit slower. So part of especially shorter track over racing is figuring out when you want to run a high line, when you want to run a lower line, and just kind of having a good idea of how your vehicle is able to handle all of the mess. I was watching a stream earlier today of a different racing VTuber. He was doing some oval racing on iRacing and the next gen cup car at Kansas Motor Speedway. And that was really cool, kind of watching, you know, the different strategy taking place. It was just a 100-lap race, about an hour long. As I was working on some stuff. And it was very cool, very nice. Just the different strategy, the different pit strategies and all that stuff. Oh gosh. Gotta make sure we avoid all the other people. Make sure we don't have any collisions. Gotta have it nice and gentle. Just giving them a little bit of love tap. With the sheer amount of armor on most of these other vehicles, it's not gonna be as fast. But if they hit us, we are gonna be absolutely shredded. So we definitely need to make sure that we keep a very controlled outlook on the vehicle. Keep the vehicle all nice and smooth. I just realized, even though this is a Class A open event, we probably should have taken a more durable vehicle just so we can have a little bit more fun with it. Oh well, this is still fun. We get to beat the mouse again as we kind of shred through the pack. Should be fun. Should be great. I got 12 laps now. This is where things start to get a little bit dicey. The sheer number of laps, the field will spread out a little bit, especially if the opponents start wrecking into each other. It will cause us just a little bit of chaos, because we definitely need to make sure they don't get caught up in any of the collisions. This is still very fun. But now that we're just kind of hot lapping until we get caught up with the back markers. With the quick laps, each lap being under 20 or about 20 seconds long for us, it's only a matter of time until things start to get a little bit dicey. Especially if opponents start doing, you know, these collisions with each other. They start kind of colliding, they start wrecking each other. And we can kind of, you know, give them a little bit of a nudge too. So they are much more difficult to kind of move out of the way compared to if they didn't have any armor at all, without just a simple roll cage. Definitely a lot better. Alright, they're gonna do something stupid. Go down the inside. Yes. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. Kind of doing a little bit of pack racing as we try to maneuver away. Make sure we don't get wrecked by any of them, because the Boomer, especially the Boomer RS, it is very tail happy at the best of times. It does like the slide, it does like the spin. So you do have to kind of watch out that you don't get hit, especially in the rear corner panel, because if you get spun around, it makes it very easy for another following driver to follow up and just completely T-bone you. And that could very easily be race done with as fragile as the Grimmer is. So we just gotta hope that these guys, they don't necessarily get too aggressive. They, you know, they're more passive, though they get kind of caught up in their own messes. This right now is a lot better. You can cause just a little bit of mess though for other people. You can see just how easy it is to get spun around, or how easy it is to get kind of slowed down by other people. Round and round we go. Where we stop, hopefully at the finish line. Ooh, there we go. Got them caught up on each other. Got the skyline to hit the truck. That's the thing, you gotta do like the little light taps, so you can get the opponents all sorts of sideways, all sorts of messed up. All right, we're already having some vehicles litter different sections of the track. Got both of us got just a little bit loose there. That's all right. Oh, I definitely have to run a lower line through turns 1 and 2 with that vehicle still there. Unless someone wrecks into it, which, given the chaos of this pack in front of us, could very easily happen. Let's add to the mess. There we go. Alright, they managed to kind of separate just long enough to avoid hitting that wrecked vehicle. Oh, this is a lot of fun though. Oh, there goes the little Mini Cooper. Oh, we almost had a wreck there. Almost completely wrecked an opponent as well. Nice, nice, nice. Give us some muns. Give us some parts. Yes. Very nice. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Ooh, Demolition Derby for a mid-sized vehicle. Alright, what's... We should have a mid-sized vehicle that has some decent durability. But I guess that's not the case. Alright, I guess we're going with this. And we're just going full armor. There we go. Up. 4.94. 4.5. 4.5. Can do that. So this DLC armor is like mega durable. 5.9, 5.9. Yeah, so we can literally just put all of that on. The car is going to be super durable. Not going to be the best around any corners, but you know, we got this. We got this. Gonna completely smash up the opposition. Super stiff, super low gear ratios, super all that stuff. We still got the spoiler in the back as well. There we go, a whole bunch of mid-sized cars. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful because some of these do have a little bit of durability. We're gonna have to take it nice and smooth, figure out which ones are the ones that are going to be the most difficult for us. There we go. Keep all the opponents kind of on their sides and on their backs. Make them kind of helpless like a tortoise, like a flipped over turtle. And then you go for the rear hits as well, because that allows you to kind of keep your vehicle mostly intact. You don't want a whole lot of the heavy front end hits. You mainly want to go for the hitting them on the side, the T-bones. Alright, let's spin him out so we can maybe get hit by another vehicle. There we go, good hit. And this allows us to sort of better maintain, keep our vehicle in fighting shape, because there is still a lot of opponents. We definitely want to avoid kind of getting stuck as well. We want to keep moving, keep ourselves in moving to get through a lot of hit and run tactics. Maybe going out after vehicles that are like super weak as well, if we can. Boom. Right now we're definitely doing very well in terms of our health compared to everyone else. There we go, that's 3 down. Finishing this one off. Oh gosh, we're stuck. Go, 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 go. Alright, hi there. TriStar and TriStar violence. Oh, you're using a wrecked vehicle to defend yourself to kind of prevent people from T-boning you. That's smart. That's the thing, the middle kind of gets filled with wrecked vehicles. That definitely makes it much more difficult to kind of do hit and run stuff without hitting the wrecked vehicles. Because hitting them, you're not doing any damage to them. At least not any meaningful damage. But you yourself do get damaged a bit more as well. So you do need to kind of be strategic with this. Bump. Yeah, it's going to hurt us just a little bit, but it hurt them a lot too. We should be able to get the rest of them knocked out. There we go, good T-bone. They were getting just a little bit squirrely, a little bit fishtailing. Oop, that gets you flipped over. Granted, we flipped you right set up again. Come on. Yes. No, okay, we're stuck. We're definitely stuck. Gotta go, gotta go. Alright, kind of do a little bit of a skateboard maneuver. And then turn back around. There we go. Hey there. Yes. Oh my gosh. 10 wrecks. Next best only had 2. We did very well that time. Our car getting absolutely smashed. Just like me on spring break. Alright, so we have a couple of options here. We got the Demons, the Dirt Heat Race, the Troops of Doom, and the Tarmac Race. I think we should do the Troops of Doom. Some A-class American cars. I'm thinking I don't use the Sandstorm actually. I haven't used the Sandstorm. Fucking dirty to me. Yes. Oh, that's actually a very clean liver right there. That looks nice too. Yeah, this vehicle's got some very, very nice looking. Very, very nice looking. Honestly, this with the purple and teal. Yes. Maybe dial down the brightness just a little bit here. That actually looks pretty good. It's the one brand. There we go. Visual. I don't think we can do too much here. I think this vehicle pretty much, yeah, it doesn't have any other visual upgrades. That's fine. We'll be on the Dirt Devil Stadium, the Dirt Speedway. We're on the outside of the Demolition Derby course. And this will be great. We'll be up against some other very, very quick cars. I say that, it's B and C class. Shift the brake ballast rearwards. Oh gosh, this thing is huge! Okay. We probably could have gone with a B-class car and still been fairly competitive. That's one of the unfortunate things though, it's just like, it allows A-class cars. You think, okay, I'll be up against A-class cars. But no, you're still up against some B and C-class cars instead. So you're kind of like, oh, well, now I feel kind of silly because this is going to be a little bit easier to win in. Oh well, we get to try out this beautiful kind of sand dune buggy-esque vehicle. Very cool. Nice. Alright, easy up into the lead. This thing sounds absolutely just aggressive and ugly. I like this. Like it's got a little bit of smoothness on acceleration, but when you let off the throttle and you kind of hear the exhaust overrun a little bit, like that. Oh my gosh. That sounds absolutely filthy in the best possible way. Easy on the jumps. Want to make sure we don't have too much issues there. Okay, that was a little bit easy, unfortunately. I was hoping I'd be up against some other A-class cars. That definitely makes it just a little bit unfortunate. It got a little bit overcast. That's fine. Alright, big jumps. Absolutely mega jumps here. Yeah, I do apologize. Actually, why would I apologize? It's their fault for not bringing an A-class car in. You know, it said A-class vehicles are allowed, and you know what they did? They're like, hey, I think I'll bring a C-class car. That'll be perfectly fine. Yeah. Oh wait, this one guy brought an A-class car. That's cheating. But no, it's literally just the nature of the beast. They didn't bring an A-class car. We did. Oh my gosh, at low revs, this thing sounds absolutely filthy. Oh, the low rumble when it gets to the low RPMs, that sounds scrumptious. We're just keeping it in fourth gear just so we can hear that low RPM rumble. Oh gosh, we might actually lose. Come on, big push. We lost. Okay, we came second for that one. That's fine. That is. We're definitely going a little bit slower than we could have. Unfortunate. That is the nature of the beast. Alright, got one more race. There we go. Yes! Oh, this is so good. the handling of this vehicle. Like, it may not be the quickest in a straight line. Definitely feels kind of sluggish on acceleration. But like, it handles bumps fairly well. And it sounds nice. Like, this is a pretty enjoyable vehicle. This is one of the DLC cars. And it kind of makes me hope that like Bugbear, again, kind of working on more like off-road racing games. I remember that one time Miss Frizzle from the Master School Bus bench 125 pounds. Wait, what? Jaden Morris, welcome to the stream, Jaden. I hope you're doing well today. No, I didn't see that episode. She benched. Dang, Miss Frizzle, Ultimate Giga Chad. Speed too high. Really? Speed too high. The game says I'm going 10 miles an hour. That's too fast, dummy. What episode was the one where she just, dang, Miss Frizzle, absolute power lifter. So welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Right now we need to catch up. A little bit of a deficit against the opposition. This vehicle's got a lot of power, but it's not all that quick actually. Handling's a little sus. That's one. And we can easily nudge out the other one. This Swizzle's better than Eddie Hawk. Definitely. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I remember like during like elementary, like pretty much all the way through like, you know, public school and everything, but especially elementary school, whenever you saw the TV with like the VCR or later on the DVD player in middle school in the classroom, as soon as you enter, you're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be, you know, a movie day. We get to watch a movie, and everything from like, you know, the Bill Nye the Science Guy to like the Magic School Bus. All of that stuff was like the absolute bomb. That's the thing I loved about like the older like edutainment TV shows. Is it managed to be both like really informative, but like still really, you know, entertaining as well. They kind of convey like a love for, you know, the science, for, you know, all the subject matter, which is just really cool. But it was just so much fun to watch. Like, oh my gosh. Oh boy. Gotta be easy going through the corners. Oh boy, vehicle rolled over there. I still love the whole like the especially like the physics-based Bill Nye ones, or like the space ones. Those were so cool. I learned more about animals from wild facts than actual school. Also watch this channel called Casual Geographic. Oh, nice. Wild crap. Oh man, that is like the mega nostalgia. Oh man, but no, like edutainment in general. Like, granted, a lot of that stuff nowadays you can kind of find that stuff on YouTube by different people. You know, doing different, you know, like heavily edited videos and all that stuff of like different subject matter. Like, you know, you have Slap Shoes, which does really good stuff for like, you know, NASCAR and oval racing. But it's just really cool because you have people, you know, you have people that have like a massive, you know, love for whatever they're talking about, and a massive knowledge as well, and they want to share that knowledge, and it's just super cool. Like, I kind of love, and I have a lot of respect for people that are in like, you know, the edutainment field. Very awesome, because that can kind of inspire other people to kind of, you know, get involved, kind of, you know, actually learn about different things. Very nice. All right, do we want to do? I think we should do the Speed Hunters race. Let's change our big route though. I think we want to do the speedy thing. Still use some of his terminology. Like the new name for hippo is African murder. Yeah, it's people don't realize just how dangerous hippos are. Like hippos, like with the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin. You know, he'd be like, oh this. I'm gonna butcher an Australian accent. oh, this king cobra here, if it bites me, I'm a goner. And he's like, but let me touch it. But then he you know, he kind of has this like, he had like this childish glee about different animals and everything. But I remember like watching him whenever he was dealing with hippos, like he would be genuinely kind of scared just because of how territorial and aggressive they are. So it's very, you know, gotta be very, kind of cemented just how you know, how dangerous they are. British, isn't it? Let's do the British one. Yes. This should be fun. A lightweight, tiny front-wheel drive car on some tight technical tarmac circuits. This should be interesting. We should have a decent. Yeah, we're up against some pretty quick cars as well. This is all A-class cars. So I think definitely want the brake ballast all the way to the rear, or we want all the way rear, maybe a little bit rearwards. Oh, this is gonna sound absolutely demonic though. Tiny, high-powered, wide-body Mini Cooper. Oh yeah, this is nice. Oh, you can hear it as well. It's turbocharged. Oh, this thing. Bye-bye, Mustang. Just out of curiosity, what are some of your favorite, some of the coolest animals? For me, one that I really like is the capybara. It's because they're just super chill, and people are kind of like realizing, like, just like, you know, there's all the memes surrounding the capybara of like the homie that's cool with everybody, and it's kind of funny. They always look kind of just a little bit stoned. But oh my gosh, I definitely, I want to pet a capybara. Those things are so cute. Granted, I have a kitty, little gray tabby. Me goblin trucks. Oh yeah, no, those are really cool too. They look super creepy. They look like something out of like a, you know, like a body horror, you know, animation, what have you. That's just the way they look. That's still really cool though. With regards to sharks though, I love the bottom feeder sharks, like the nurse sharks and the sand sharks and everything, because those ones are much more docile, but they still got a really cool, you know, vibe to them. Really cool. And then you have the remoras as well, that hang out like around the sharks and or like around the stingrays and everything. And it's like a beneficial relationship where, you know, they kind of get rid of like the excess debris and everything. And then they get protection from the sharks as well. But they get, you know, it's really cool. It's the different. It's oh gosh, what is the middle ground where one party benefits, the other party, you know, doesn't necessarily notice them? I know symbiotic is when both parties benefit, and parasitic is when one party benefits and the other gets harmed. But I'm trying to remember the one ecological relationship where one gets a benefit and the other one just kind of, you know, just goes about their day and doesn't really notice. Oh, that was. Okay, which one that one is? I think it's funny that people are afraid of sharks, not dolphins, which I know is actually afraid of. You know, dolphins are mean little buggers. Like they can be friendly. They're very smart creatures, but that makes what they do like all the worse. You know, they dolphins, you know, they intentionally get themselves high with like certain, you know, fish toxins. They, you know, sexually assault like other fish and everything. Like, it is very dolphins can be mean. Dolphins can be very mean. Like, I guess, you know, people kind of look at dolphins and like, oh, cute, soft features. And sharks are like, oh my gosh, teeth. But yeah, no, yeah. I would jump families of sharks and play underwater like I was young. Yeah, dolphins are mean. Dolphins can be very mean. So some people have referred to dolphins as the humans of the sea, being incredibly smart, incredibly adaptable, but like incredibly mean to like everything else around them, including other dolphins that aren't part of like their group. And honestly, I kind of see the similarities a little bit. Maybe that's why people like dolphins so much, is they kind of see the similarities. They kind of relate to them a little bit. But no, dolphins are mean. But one of the some of the sea creatures I like is, oh my gosh, marine biology. Marine biology is really cool. Kind of learning about the different creatures. It's an entirely like different ecosystem compared to, you know, like on land and everything. And just learning about like the different mentalities of creatures and how they process, how they think, and how they adapt to like the environment. Really cool. Especially like the super deep sea stuff. You know, where like you have seaweed, and instead of doing like photosynthesis, it takes like geothermal energy. Like they go around like active like underwater like lava vents, and instead they take the thermal energy and they basically they grow from thermal energy as opposed to solar or photosynthesizing, because they are so deep, which is really cool. Or, you know, the different sea creatures as well that use like the bioluminescence to kind of communicate and everything. Bioluminescence in general is just really cool, especially the creatures that can kind of control their own will, like the lightning bugs and everything. Really awesome. Marine biology is cool until you take a class in high school, having learned about heterotroph. I wanted to learn about fish. I wanted to learn about fish, damn it. Yeah, no, it's unfortunately getting into like any field definitely has its dry points. Because, you know, you kind of have to learn like some of the basics and everything, or learn about, you know, some of the building blocks compared to other stuff. And it's really cool still, like once you get to some of the fun parts. But there is a lot of sciences definitely have a steep learning curve, two also a very kind of a dry period where you're kind of learning the basics and everything. Engineering's a lot like that too, where, you know, you kind of start out, you know, even though you kind of like, oh, I'm gonna build cars, I'm gonna build like engines and everything, you kind of have to understand how like basic linkages and all that stuff works, how basic forces, how the material sciences, and it's part of it depends on your mindset going into it too. Like if you go in with this can be really cool, I think it can become a little bit easier to learn, and it can eventually become really cool. But I mean, obviously not as cool as like actually like building your own car, or, you know, designing your own stuff. But it can still be kind of fun. But pretty much any field definitely has very dry moments. Even like my sister, she's in college. She's gonna be graduating this semester as an artist. And she's like, yeah, I now paint 3D paintings and everything. Like the first like year or two, it was like very dry. Learning about how to like, you know, blend colors, learning, you know, the history of the art and everything. And it was super dry for her. Because one, she kind of knew a amount of that stuff in general, and two, it was just she's like, I want to paint now. I mean, it was fun learning how engines work in automotive. Yeah, exactly. No. It's like I said, it can be fun, especially with something you're already interested in. But like, especially to someone who, you know, isn't nearly as knowledgeable, doesn't necessarily care as much, it can definitely be a little bit drier, I think. Oh gosh, mini violence. There we go. they came out better in the end. Oh, it's definitely very, very cool kind of learning about the different stuff, especially stuff that you're already kind of interested in. You learn a lot more about it. You kind of, because then you can kind of apply that knowledge to other aspects of your life as well, which is really, really, really cool. For example, applying a lot of like motorsport knowledge into like first year like physics classes and everything. It's awesome because then you kind of have a rough idea of is this correct? Does this answer make sense? And it is very, very, very fun when you can kind of like visualize it in your mind and go, yes, this answer does make sense, which is awesome. I gotta be a little bit careful through the corners. The Mini, it is front-wheel drive, which means you can kind of use the throttle to pull yourself out of a slide. But even then, it still makes things just a little bit tricky. What I like about it as well is my teacher is actually trying to set up careers. Representatives for Ford and GM actually visited school. Oh, that is really, really cool. Yeah, when people kind of realize like what they're learning can like allow them, to actually have a career and everything, and it isn't just something in a vacuum. I think that's a big thing, is to get people to learn, is to make sure that they don't necessarily learn it in a vacuum. To kind of show them how it applies, especially to things that they are interested in. I think that definitely helps out a lot with getting people to kind of, be interested in learning, because then they're like, oh, I can now use this knowledge to my advantage, as opposed to, yeah, that's cool to learn, but how does this affect me? So, for example, with you, with the automotive, the auto shop feature and everything, people are like, okay, cool, yeah, it's fun to learn how engines work. I can kind of work in my own car. But when they kind of realize, oh, I can turn this into a full-time career. Oh, I can do this like right out of like high school maybe, or go to like a trade school for two years or so, and get a nice paying job and everything. That's an option now. Cool. And it definitely gets people really interested in and kind of invested in what there is to learn. I just tuned in for a bit before I left. I can't watch traffic at the same time. Understandable. Drive safe, please. People are always crazy on the road, but do drive safe. Hope you have a great night, and thanks for stopping in. I definitely appreciate talking to you. Oh, the little Mini. It's so fast as well. I might switch to a slower vehicle after this race. Maybe see what other vehicles there are. Maybe see if there's one that can kind of, maybe just a little bit more of a challenge, maybe. Where Sag is just a few seconds behind me. Watch some later streams of content. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. I'm enjoying making the streams and everything like that. I'm currently working on, long form videos as well. First one is probably gonna be either a what is a K-car video, which should be a bit shorter, or a bit of a longer form review of Wreckfest and like what the racing games industry can kind of learn from the game. But I'm definitely in the process of making scripts of both of them, and it is a lot of fun as well. That way, it's not just simple clips from the stream and everything. But yeah, definitely looking forward to making more content and everything. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a learning process too. I get to learn things like I've been learning how to use the DaVinci Resolve, and that's been a lot of fun. And as well as there's one plugin for OBS, which allows me to kind of clip content right from the OBS stream, as opposed to waiting for the YouTube video to be ready to download and everything. By having to record a full stream, I can just press a hotkey on my keyboard, and I can get a like a 60-second the past 60-second clip, which is awesome. And it's already formatted for YouTube Shorts or TikTok or whatever. So yeah, It's definitely a learning experience. Really, really fun. I definitely think we should switch to a slightly slower vehicle. I want to switch to a slightly slower car. Look at the Outlaw. That one probably isn't going to be all that great on the turns. That one's going to be pretty cool. We do have the Raiden, which on one hand has some massive handling, but probably isn't the best when it comes to durability. We do the Drag Slayer. That'd be kind of fun. Alright, so we have it either black. Oh, we can have this with all the sponsorships on it. Cool. I'm thinking that one's actually very nice there. I'm thinking if I make this orange, a nice deep orange. This one we can make a nice blue, and then this one we can make a very deep purple. Alternatively, just make this a deeper blue like that. Yeah. Perfect. Boom. Let's see the upgrades as well. The big block. Sport engine. Oh yeah, and the standard, the 305 V8. Losing almost 255 horsepower. Jeez, that is good. I think it's some massive amounts of power though in this vehicle if we tune it up right. Yeah, I don't think there's any visual upgrades you can put on this. This might not go well because it is a drag racing type vehicle, but there's a lot of straights on the Motor City circuit. So just maybe we'll do well. Maybe we'll do well. Maybe not. I definitely want to stiffen the suspension. Rear wheels brake bias. This says the car has good cornering, but I'm a little bit suspect. Oh, this thing has mega power though. This thing's got some good speed though. Oh gosh, it has 6 gears. Okay, so this can reach some very high top speeds if we're not careful. Which is nice. Doesn't have the best handling, but it's not atrocious either. Like, you'd have to brake a little bit early. And the car is just a little bit understeery. Otherwise, this is still very, very nice. Like, you'd think this car wouldn't turn at all because it is, you know, a drag racing vehicle with a massive, you know, heavy supercharged V8 up front. This is keeping pace. Granted, this is a power track more than it is a handling track. You want some good speed on the straights. So this should handle very, very nice, actually. All things considering. Okay, it's a little bit sus on the corners. It is just a little bit suspect on the corners. But it's got massive amounts of acceleration. Oh gosh, does not handle well though. Yeah, no, brakes, high speed cornering. High speed cornering is definitely leaves a lot to be desired. Low speed cornering is okay, but not great. I've definitely had a lot better. I've definitely driven better. Oh boy, easy through here. you through here, Isaac. Alright, thankfully the race itself is very long, so we do have a decent chance to catch up to other opponents. We do have a very high-powered rocket in front of us, and of course Speedy, the Mustang, and the little Mini. Both of them are right up behind us. Come on. We can definitely get up into second place here. Well, we're not completely getting demolished by that turn. We definitely need to slow down a lot more than we think we do for that turn. Alright, we're about 6 seconds behind Warsag. Gosh, they're still pulling ahead. Yeah, the lower speed corners, we can kind of at least get the car spun in enough to kind of then use power to really accelerate out of it. But the high speed corners, that's where it's going to definitely hurt us a little bit. We're just going to have to really catch up on the straights and then just run defensive on the high speed corners especially. So for example, we can definitely get into the Supreme of the rocket here. Probably pass him on the straight or into this turn. Alright, we're definitely gaining a little bit on Warsag. There we go. Now we just gotta hope that the Warsag will make a mistake as well. We are catching them up though, which is good. Especially on the straights. Big V8 in Motor City. Yes, give us some speed. Perfect. Okay, we got this. There we go, big push now. We're kind of doing a little bit of a recovery drive after flipping our vehicle on that chicane early on. There we go, much faster through that chicane. On the inside, hi there. Alright, bye-bye. That was a little bit dicey. Trying to drive this thing. Definitely need to know what it is good at and what it is bad at. Can accelerate quite nicely. Oh my gosh. Okay, Warsag didn't wreck. That's good at least. But someone else did. Someone else had a massive time, absolutely horrible time, considering the fact that we got a wrecking assist. Means we must have hit someone fairly recently that ended up getting completely, demolished on that corner. I don't know how, but hey, I'll take the extra experience points. Oh, Warsag is not lagging behind. Warsag is right on our bag. Alright, we may have to race them just a little bit dirty because they're able to get a better launch out of that hairpin than us. go. Little bit of a love tap. Perfect. Alright, that kind of got them spun around. Can use the superior power now to out-accelerate them down this straight. Jeez, we are absolutely shredding our tires though, especially on the braking. Kind of trying ourselves and locking up the rears. It is a little bit difficult, but it is slowing us down enough to get turned in one of the tight technical sections. This thing is almost comical with just how massive the engine is. The fact that we've been able to turn this well is a miracle. Oh, hi there, where it says you're gonna be extra annoying right now, aren't you? You're gonna make this very double plus unfun. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get. Yes! Victory! Oh, yes. Ooh, we got a racing carb as well for one of our vehicles. Very nice. I definitely wanna switch your vehicle though. That's, while it was a decent vehicle, I don't necessarily think it's gonna be the best to drive. I want to try the rating a little bit. Go to the paint shop. We're not going to have a whole lot of power. Let's do this one. Got some really cool paint colors though. Paint options for this. I'm going to keep it like that. That looks decent enough already. Very kind of. Oh, that's really cool, that one. It's basically a what could have been a Group S or Group B rally car from the late 80s. Obviously, it's built off of the Toyota MR2 rally car, and it's gonna be very quick. I think I'm not sure how many gears it has, how nimble this is. I think we should probably get the gear ratio just a little bit short. And this thing is going to be brutally quick around the turns. It's going to be our little pocket rocket. Oh gosh. Okay, car is a little bit prone to slidey. A little bit prone to slidiness. That is fine. Okay, so it has 6 gears, and it's pretty nimble as well. Gosh, okay, car wants to spin though. Car definitely wants to end up sideways more than anything else. It is very much a mid-engine car. We just have to kind of watch our throttle control, keep our speed nice and smooth through the super corners. And just use the willingness to kind of slide on that tighter corners like here, just to kind of get through them quick enough without getting T-boned by anyone else. Already off to a great start, and this is another lower power setup as well. You can definitely upgrade this quite a bit, get even more speed. He's gonna brake. Okay. Thankfully they don't necessarily enforce track limits too much unless you like severely cut the course. So you can have off-course excursions. Yes, very, very nice. Completely shred through all the tires. Anything we can demolish, we're going to demolish. This car though is very, very slidey. Little bit so happy. I think maybe I should kind of unlock the rear diff just a tad, based on how much the vehicle kind of wants to slide out under throttle. Definitely makes it just a little bit difficult to get out of the tighter corners without, you know, getting all kinds of squirrely. This is nice though. This handles. I see now why so many people use it in online mode. This thing can just go through most of the corners just so well. Like, it's got gobs of grip, great turn in, decent acceleration as well. Like, you can just keep the speed up most of the way through. I'm honestly surprised that that Ford Deuce Coupe, or I forget what it's called in game, but the base of the Ford Deuce Coupe is able to keep up with us. Easy there. Yes. Alright, this is wonderful. I kind of missed a little bit of a shift there. Didn't fully depress the clutch. Come on. Come on. Through the corners. Keep the speed up. This is nice though. You can really kind of see our car. The beautiful sunset, I believe. It's hard to tell east and west on this track. Because the map itself is rotated to kind of always face wherever direction you're going. So I believe that's probably sunset, I'd imagine. Just based on the coloring and everything like that. Still really cool though. Put on a nice show for all these lovely people. The handling of this car is very nice, actually. So smooth. Like, even the slides itself, like, even if you push it past the limits most of the time. Okay, it is fragile, though. It is fragile as a mother fire trucker. Very fragile. But still, like, when you get past When you get past the limit, like, the vehicle itself is still fairly easy to handle. I can kind of hear the brake kind of dragging just a little bit, and something dragging along underneath the vehicle. That is definitely really, really cool. Oh boy. Oh, the speed. The grip. This is nice though. So nice. Cross the line. Although we're probably going to switch another vehicle. I'm thinking maybe the Boomer RS. For the next one. Motor City Reverse. Okay. Well, technically, we could do the Outlaw. We could do the Outlaw. You can kind of see what paint options we have. Ooh. 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 Maybe make this like a light mint. Nah, I think this would probably be a dark color. Yeah. Maybe not that dark. It makes it hard to kind of see that. Yeah. the hot rod scallops on there. Visual upgrades as well that we have. Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of cool. What other options do we have? I'm not too big a fan of like the tire paint, which is a bit unfortunate. Some of the other wheel designs definitely are really cool. Nah. Now let's see what we have here. Cool. Oh yeah, complete the hot rod look. Why not? Oh, we can put on all the hood vents and everything. Yes. Gosh, we can put on the big wangs. Gosh, some of these look silly. No. Ooh. That's nice, actually. I'm gonna keep that one though. Yes. Let's do it. Let's see what this Deuce Coupe can do. Oh, that's got a beautiful sound. Alright, nice and easy. We want to make sure we get as far ahead as we can. Get out of the packs going absolutely crazy. I just realized we didn't do any setup on our vehicle. So basically using the base default setup. Doesn't handle atrociously. But I do need to brake just a little bit earlier because we had the brake bias set a little bit too far forward. That's okay. Yes. Give me some speed. Down the straight. Onto the inside. Okay. Alright. Yes. Very nice. That little mini went flying. Our turn now to race through here, through the chicane. Okay. That did not go well for us. Our car just kind of disappeared there. Alrighty then. We gotta catch up back up with Jolly Frogs and Horse Sag. Regard down a little bit on engine power. That's fine. That's alright. Alright, come on, we gotta keep going now. Now we have two fairly lightweight European cars in front of us. We got the Speedy, the little Mini Cooper in first place. Then we have the Bulldog, the little Volvo in second place. Both of them are fairly lightweight. Speedy's a bit prone to understeer. Bulldog's a bit prone to oversteer. Oh, we did a lot better than them through there. So much better. Yes. Beautiful. Oh gosh, this is Our vehicle is destroyed. Yeah, this one definitely has a little bit of an exaggerated body deformation compared to other vehicles. But still, this is nice. We get to see our driver. We have some air conditioning now. Entirely missing a door. The engine has been partially relocated for better weight distribution. Oh god, this is silly. This is so silly. The poor little juice scoop. Let's try to make sure that we don't kind of wreck our vehicle again. I'm not sure how much more it can take. Ow. Okay. That definitely hurt us just a little bit there. And you can kind of hear as like the vehicle gets damaged, like different things begin kind of scraping on the ground. The engine kind of begins choking and sputtering at points. It loses power. Nice. Okay. Very good. Just gotta keep pushing. Got 2.5 laps left to go. Let's make sure we don't wreck this thing. Going through there. Alright, you can already see that it's gonna be absolute carnage. Let's see if anyone else wrecks. If anyone else wrecks going through there. We got 19 people left. Not one of them wrecked. Another one. Yeah, as more and more people kind of fall off. Oh my gosh, they're dropping like flies. Alrighty then. Wow. Alright, we got 16 left now. Not a whole lot left. Let's see. We still have an entire lap and a half left. I'm sure a couple more will be having some issues. Alright, down to 15 now. As you get close to the main straight where a bunch of people are wrecked out. Okay, there we go. That's gonna hurt. Oh gosh, that is a lot of cars. I'm sure it's gonna drop fast. So many vehicles wrecked right now. Okay, gotta keep pushing. I want to see as we're going through the death chicane, how many more of them drop out. Unfortunately, it's one of the things that this game does compared to Flat Out that I don't like as much. Is it doesn't tell you when people wreck as much. So you have to have the menu like fully open, which covers the map. And that is one downside. But I mean, it's a small price to pay. Keeping the menu, keeping the game fairly clean. So you know, it's not too bad. That's cute. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, about a third of the field has completely wrecked out of the race. I was busy and KOF 15 kilo top down hit. KOF. What's KOF? That sounds cool though, whatever it is though. I know the also thank you for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing well today. But yeah, no, this is, oh man, that was a race of attrition. so many vehicles wrecking out on that chicane. Our poor Ford Deuce Coupe. Isn't exactly in one piece either, but we made it across the line. Oh man. I got one more race. Let's change to the Boomer. Okie dokie Boomer. The watermelon car. As the watermelon car. But thank you for stopping by the stream. I do appreciate it. Sorry, I had to restart. Oh, it's alright. No, I'm not familiar with that acronym. What is KOF? That might not be something I'm as familiar with, or at the very least, not something I know as much about. Still, it sounds really cool though. I always like kind of watching like the new, especially if it's something like I'm very much interested in. I kind of like watching the new trailers, especially if it's like a game. I like watching the gameplay trailers. King of Fighters. Oh, okay. Cool. I imagine that's a fighting game. Maybe. I mean, I know it kind of sounds like a dumb moment, but you know, sometimes King of Fighters could be like, you know, real-time strategy or Fatal Fury. Oh, okay. I'm familiar with Fatal Fury. Gotcha. Nice. I used to do a little bit of like granted different fighting game. I used to do a lot of like the Street Fighter stuff when I was a bit younger. But I kind of damaged my hands a little bit in my early tween years, and I have not been good at fighting games ever since. I can't be as quick as I used to be. It was a lot of fun though doing that, and it's still cool kind of watching like the different like fighting game tournaments and everything. Can't fight a space the creature certificate. Oh, okay. Nice. I hadn't really heard of King of Fighters, but I definitely heard of Fatal Fury. Definitely sounds really cool. Oh gosh. There goes our car. Midnight, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. How is Florida treating you? I damaged my hands too, so I can't play fighting against competitive. Yeah, no, it's like for the most part, they're mostly healed now, but I kind of just, I ended up losing, you know, a lot of the speed and everything, and I just couldn't be bothered to get it back as much because I was, you know, busy with school and everything back then. I mean, I can still play games reasonably well, but some things are just a little bit tricky, especially like button mashing. Button mashing is probably the most difficult for me to do. Is the quick, like, rapid attacks. Saw Guardians 3 today. Oh, nice. How is it? I know a lot of the Marvel Phase 4. Is it still Phase 4? Or is it Phase 5 now? I'm not too familiar, but a lot of the Marvel Phase 4 stuff has been kind of like a little bit below par. So hopefully this one has been really good. I loved it. Oh, sweet. Good. Marvel definitely needs a good movie. Past couple ones have been at best kind of mid, and at worst very disjointed and messy and not all that great. Yeah, no, I definitely, with regards to like I've kind of slipped down a lot from like a lot of competitive gaming between work and all that stuff. I just don't have a whole lot of time to practice or do all that stuff. But it's still fun to watch like the competitions and everything, seeing, you know, the different you know, skills and everything that we use. Also, just something that hasn't been done in an MCU film before. Oh, what's that? What is the new thing that it brings to the table? I'm kind of curious now. Oh, hopefully it does it well. I gotta watch corner exit here. They dropped an F-bomb. Oh no. Oh no. They have dropped the bomb. Oh, someone, I imagine now someone is gonna like, you know, do the Captain America language meme. Well, they clip that part of the movie, and then Captain America going language from Age of Ultron. I'm sure that's gonna get memed to high hell. And I wasn't expecting it, but it was so funny. Alright, part of me wants to know who dropped the bomb. Part of me also kind of wants to be pleasantly surprised. I hope it was like one of like the super sweet characters like Mantis or something. Like, oh my gosh, that would have been hilarious if it's someone like Mantis or Groot, you know. Just, yeah. You know, you had the first Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, Groot only speaking I am Groot except for the we are Groot. This time it's I am Groot except for I am F-bomb Groot. I don't know, maybe that's just a super juvenile humor in me. But yeah, that'd be hilarious. Some souvenirs at Disney Springs. Oh, nice. What'd you get? Oh man, this car is a little bit too happy. A little bit slidey. Gotta be careful going through here. Alright, someone else had an unfortunate collision with the water. A Darth Vader mask and a Lego Porsche 963. Oh, nice. Very cool in the 963. That is very awesome. Yeah, I gotta. Granted, right now I probably don't have necessarily have the means to get one of those. I'd love to get one of the smaller Lego kits of the vehicles and have that like as a you know, decoration thing. Not necessarily in the financial space to do that right this second. But hopefully in the near future. When I get a new job, that would be nice. But yeah, it's only $25. Yeah, I mean that's. I'll have to look into that. Maybe. Definitely in the near future, I'm definitely gonna get one of them for fun. But right now, a big thing is, you know, yeah. Anyway, we're almost on the Pro Internationals, the semi-final series of races. We just have the Demons of Dirt in the Crash Canyon. Alright, let's see what cars we have. I think we should do the Road Cutter for this. I think the Road Cutter would do very, very well with the bumps, and with it being a larger vehicle, it'll probably handle fairly well. So, softer suspension. Yeah, this will be good. Oh, the speed. The sounds. I gotta watch this so it's going through the tight, twisty sections. It's gonna be an absolute Wreckfest. Of course it's gonna be an absolute Wreckfest. We're playing Wreckfest. GG Isaac. Oh gosh. Get off of the car. We're not making baby cars here. Come on. Gotta keep going. Bumps. Alright, this one's gonna get kind of fun. Because as the field spreads out, you're gonna have people going basically head on at each other through the bumps. And this causes people to get all kinds of crossed up. Especially in the longer races, where vehicles begin kind of like, you know, piling up and everything. It's gonna make it really fun. You're gonna get to see just how... Oh, there we go. We got some chaos already. The Lakers versus Warriors. Nice, nice, nice. Oh boy, easy there. Easy through here. Oh, that's not easy. Okay, we're stuck on our side. We're still stuck on our side. Nice. So what's the current score for the game score and everything? I imagine the game's probably just recently started, or like started within like an hour ago. So it's cool. Hopefully it's going well. Oh gosh, easy through here. Gotta be very easy. Let's see if we can't wreck Bio's server. Put them out of commission because they caused us some serious hurt. Okay, the suspension is definitely set a little bit too soft. Car is bouncing around everywhere. I think if we stiffen it up a little bit, it'll kind of help us just a tad. Oh, there we go. Bye-bye, Scottish. Bye-bye, Scottish fold. Yeah, you're already seeing a whole bunch of vehicles just littered around the track. And as the races get longer here, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get more chaotic. Oh boy. Yeah, we definitely set the suspension just a little bit too soft. Car is bouncing all over the place on the bumps. Not the best. Not the best. We could have done a lot better. Could have managed to avoid the bus. Although we could have taken down the bus. That would have been fun too. Alright, final corner. Just gotta head down the straight without wrecking ourselves. Oh, never mind, that's a semi-final corner. We got one more corner. I made a mistake, but that's alright. You get to see the chaos, you get to see all the vehicles crashing into each other. This type of Demolition Derby event is super cool to see. Well, especially cool to kind of do in like the video games and everything, because you get to see just the sheer amount of chaos. You can see pretty much the entire track from most directions. Going to Epcot tomorrow. I'll probably get some diecast first. Oh, nice. Yes, Test Track. Test Track was one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Probably one of my favorite rides at Epcot. That one and Mission Mars, I think that's what it's called. That one is super cool, especially the high intensity one. That one is a lot of fun. Cause you get to kind of, you know, it's like almost like the earlier like 4D rides, where it kind of it's a motion sim. So you get to feel like all the G's and everything, and it is awesome. There we go, nice and easy. Cosmic Rewind at Epcot is amazing. I don't think I've ridden on Cosmic Rewind. I think that one was put in before since before I got there. That one was put in after the last time I visited. That sounds really cool. It's weird kind of looking at like some of the Disney rides now since the last time I visited. They've changed. They have changed a lot, which is good and bad because, you know, on one hand it kind of, so some of the rides like the older Test Track, I was looking at the comparisons. The older Test Track was definitely really cool. It's kind of showcase like the different like, you know, testing process of like, you know, that new cars go through as they're being developed. Everything from, you know, vehicle handling tests to, you know, the corrosive, you know, long life durability tests and everything. And then also kind of testing like, you know, the ABS system and all that stuff. And it's that one was very fun. The new one's okay. But the older Test Track me is really, really cool. But that could also just be nostalgia talking. How was Magic Kingdom? Did you get a chance to ride on the rock and roller coaster? That one is a lot of fun as well. I love the launch coasters. It's a very smooth ride, actually. Chef Curry is cooking LeBron's super kinda. Oh, nice. Okay, we're all kind of stuck. Gotta go. Curry is tasty though. It's like for Christmas. Yeah, definitely make sure you have fun at Epcot. Make sure you put on sunscreen. 100%. Granted, I am about as pale as my avatar. So you know, but still, always good to put on sunscreen. Very, very easy to get sunburns, and vacationing with sunburn is not fun. 52, 49, 40. Oh wow, it is a close game. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh, okay, that was just a little bit sketchy. I gotta watch all the wrecked vehicles here, all the buses, all the other cars that are smoldering wrecks. Thankfully, the sheer amount of vehicles going through at halftime now. Okay, so it is. They're definitely kind of being a fairly even matchup for each other. Those are some of the best games though. Like earlier today, a little bit earlier, I was watching the one. Have the memes appeared. Nice. Oh, that's the thing. Whenever there's a big event, you always have memes if X happens and memes if Y happens. That way, you play both sides. Whoever wins, you come out on top. You become an arms dealer of memes. It's like whenever there's a big racing game release, I have memes. Memes if game is good. Memes if game is bad. And it's kind of funny. Speaking of memes, I've been learning how to do a lot of the memes in DaVinci Resolve and stuff like that. I've been doing some like video editing stuff, and it's been a lot of fun doing that. DaVinci Resolve is a fairly, it's been a learning experience, very steep learning curve. I've just now figured out how to kind of do like the chroma key and the green screen and everything, so you can kind of have like the different like interrupts and everything, or the, like the different overlays, which is really, really cool. But it is still very very fun. What's the next win? Keep one. Still, I mean, you are in Florida, so you, at least you have some locals being semi-happy that home-ish team won. Florida is a big state, and you're in Orlando as opposed to Miami. But still. Speaking of which, the Miami Grand Prix was this weekend as well. It was held at the Hard Rock Stadium. They closed parts of the parking lot and parts of the surrounding roads off to do a street race in and near Miami and everything. And it was pretty cool actually. Verstappen, Orlando didn't make the playoffs. Ooh. Yeah, that is one of the benefits though of having two state teams though, is that if one doesn't, if the other one does, you can still kind of semi-root for the other team, because at least then you're representing the home state. It's like in Maryland here, like we have the for football we have the Ravens, we also have the Washington football team. I keep wanting to call them by the old name because it's so used to that, but yeah. So, was it a Lego jersey? You can build his jersey out of Legos. That'd be cool. kind of almost have like granted obviously you wouldn't be able to wear that, probably. But it'd still be kind of something to kind of like decorate with and everything. That's the thing, like the Legos, the the sheer number like of like Lego kits as well. It wouldn't surprise me if they had like just Lego. Oh, someone wearing his jersey. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Nice. So I bet you kind of made like a you made a new friend that day. You know, got the another fan of the same team, another fan of the player as well. Very cool, very cool. It's like whenever I see someone pull up in like a nice car or whatever, I'm like, oh, that's a really cool. You kind of talk talk about all the vehicles and everything. I see another Memphis fan. I know, especially that far away as well in Florida. Very cool. That's funny, actually. My parents, last time we went, we actually ran into some people that ended up living not too far away from where we ended up living, or ended up, we're living as well, in Florida, just randomly in line for like, I think it was Space Mountain. Yeah, it was Space Mountain, just waiting in line. And someone was talking about like Old Bay seasoning. And more specifically, they're talking about like, basically the hometown, or like an event that just recently happened in the hometown. And we were like, whoa, hang on a second. You guys are from Maryland? Oh yeah. Where are you from in Maryland? And then they're like, oh yeah, we're from this location and everything. I'm like, wait a second, we're from there too. Where do you know where the street we lived on is? Oh yeah, that's like 3 blocks away. Oh my gosh, like we literally met people that we had never seen before. Like a couple, just randomly at Disney World in line for it. I believe it was Space Mountain. It was one of the mountains. I think it was Space Mountain. What are the 3 mountains? It's Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, I think it was Space Mountain. But I could very well be wrong. I could be misremembering. But it was super cool. But that's kind of the nature of like the tourist destinations as well. You can run into all kinds of people from like pretty much everywhere in the nation, or even if it's a more famous tourist destination, you can meet people from like that are from like completely different countries as well, which is super cool. Like when I went to the beach 2 years ago, I met this 2 years ago, 4 years ago. Oh my gosh, 4 years ago. Right, so it was before the big pandemic and everything. I met this guy who was from Poland, just randomly in Ocean City, Maryland. But he was like, just vacationing with his family. He's like, I want to go to the beach and everything. And this is what they decided on. And you just kind of ended up chilling with him. That was super fun. So sometimes you just meet people you vibe with. Oh gosh, my car did not vibe with those bumps. I'm surprised we got out. Unscathed there. Jeez. That was just a little sketchy. Just a little bit, just a wee bit. When we got 1.5 more laps to go. Cars are just littering the track right now. Just to make sure that we don't make any mistakes. No major collisions. Although we can probably handle 1 or 2 more major collisions without any major damage to our subsystems. And we got another opponent wreck. Let's see if we can't do 1 more opponent wreck. Yes, nice and easy. I got half a lap to go. Keep the car as planted as possible over the bump. Nice and smooth on the slides. Yes. We are miles away from second place though. Like, we have managed to keep our nose fairly clean. Yes. That is what we needed to do. Fastest lap by a long shot, too. Sweet. Sweet. We can probably purchase a lot of vehicles now. We probably should. Let's go to the market. Let's just begin purchasing as many vehicles as possible. Granted, we're not going to be able to purchase all of them because money is very difficult. Yeah, now we're out of money. We need 35, 55, 70, 76, 101, 126, $151,000 left. We have to get in order to get all the vehicles. That's gonna take a while. Considering we didn't spend a whole lot of money in career mode, and we only, we're in the final sector now. Yeah, it's definitely gonna make things just a little bit tricky. All right, this one's gonna be tricky because we're up against, it's a one-on-one duel in Motor City. We're gonna be in a slower vehicle because we're up against the Road Slayer GT, which is a much faster. You can see it's a Class A compared to us. We're definitely a Class B vehicle. It's a much less power, a little bit more weight. So we just gotta get everything super stiff. And we're gonna have to fight dirty. We're gonna have to fight dirty. Only way about it. Just keep the car behind us. Keep putting them in the wall as much as possible. Oh, this vehicle sounds amazing though. The low rumble of the V8. Just super smooth as well. Alright, they're 8 seconds behind us. We gotta watch us though, because I imagine it won't take long for them to catch up. They have quite a bit more power. Than us. And the GT version of the Road Slayer definitely has better handling compared to the standard Road Slayer. So we do have to watch. Ourselves just a little bit. So this is turning out fairly nice. Like they've already gained 4 seconds on us in a single lap. So we just have to keep putting them into the wall. Maybe hope that we wreck them. Because otherwise, if they get past us and get about a corner ahead, we're not gonna be able to catch them up. We're gonna be severely hurting. They're gonna gain a lot on us on this straight. Pretty much all the straights. And Motor City is mostly straights with a couple of tight corners. It's gonna be a little tricky, a little bit difficult. Hi there. Hopefully things are going well. Yes, there we go. Okay, they managed to kind of wreck themselves just a little bit there. That's good. That is good. That is good. Less good. Trying to be as gentle as possible with this vehicle. So the last thing we need is any amount of damage. Want to keep the car nice and smooth. Nice and smooth through here. Yes. There we go. Alright, 2 down, 4 more laps to go. Keep our car. Oh gosh, don't flip it, please. That would be very unfortunate. I'm surprised they haven't caught up to us yet. They must be pushing as hard as possible to catch us up. And in doing so, they're kind of wrecking themselves, going super deep into the corners. Whereas we're keeping ourselves nice and smooth, nice and relaxed. We only have 4 gears though. This is nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're starting to catch us up just a little bit. But it's kind of cool. We're basically doing like a pink slip race. That kind of reminds me. If any of you guys have ever watched the old TV show Pinks, it was basically, you know, 2 guys who put their pink slips up for grabs for like, you know, drag racing. And it was, you know, it's probably just reality TV stuff. But like the concept of racing for pink slips is very silly. Because if you win, especially in drag racing, if you win, it means you're getting a vehicle that is slower than your own, right? Unless you're just going to sell it, or just have yet another vehicle to kind of take care of and maintain, you're not getting one that's better. So you're better off racing for cash instead. So then you don't have to go through all the paperwork and process twice of, one, getting the vehicle in your name and then selling it. Or, you know, getting the vehicle in your name and then maintaining it. Granted, unless it's like a super rare vehicle or something like that, or have you. But even then, you know, it's kind of silly. Yep, both of us going into the corner, duking it out. I think now is the time to kind of absolutely shunt them. We can just keep doing that in every single corner. There we go. Just keep damaging them. Especially because each of these is very hard braking zones, and you can't really cut the corner as much, or slide around the corner as easily in order to get through it all. Oh, you got a little bit aggressive there. That's gonna come back to bite you. I'm gonna make sure you don't finish it. I'm gonna make sure you don't finish this race now. Very nice, very smooth as chicane. Come on, pass me. Alright, we're gonna absolutely power drive them now into the turn. They're getting a lot of speed though. Yes. Just completely wreck them up on the turn. We have checked themselves and they have wrecked themselves. Come on, I want you to catch back up again so I can maybe get another heavy hit on you. There we go. This is what I want. That's another hit. Yes. Just gotta keep the hits coming. Alright, we got a couple more corners so we can maybe do a little bit of damage to them on. We get a lot of speed compared to them through the chicanes. They definitely take a more exaggerated line. Yes. Can we wreck them out? I think so. They're getting pretty close to dying. Pretty close to, you know, having the vehicle completely. Yes. Yes. That is how we do it. That is how we win races. Completely destroy anyone else on track. Yes. Nice. Put down just a little bit of rubber as well. Alright, speed. Here we go now. Yes! Oh, and we're gonna flip. Oh, okay, we managed to avoid it. We managed to avoid the flip. Yeah, we didn't get any money at all from that. You don't get any money from any of the races where you win vehicles. But it's still very fun. Let's see what else we have. GG, thank you. Oh man, what should we do? Alright, this is only European cars. I'm gonna want some heavy durability European vehicles. So I think this might work. Though the Beetle with the full-on armor. So here, but it's a bit laggy on my potato PC. Oh, sorry about that. Hopefully things are good on my end. I had a little bit of issues today with OBS. Not to say OBS, but for some reason my microphone decided to go into like max sensitivity mode. So even with all the filters and everything, it was picking up every single, you know, noise being made. And I was trying to figure out why that was the case. Like I was going through all the filter settings, and I'm like, okay, all the filters are active. It was because the microphone just somehow went to max sensitivity mode. Oh my gosh. When you begin streaming and everything, like 90% of it is just figuring out how to diagnose and fix like issues on the fly. It seems. Got a gaming laptop so can't like it twice. It still works. Oh, gotta love the little furry beans. Yeah, gotta love the little mischievous and furry beans, causing all kinds of chaos. For example, Garbanzo, my wife and I's kitty cat, cute little gray tabby. She likes to chase D&D dice around, or like on the table and everything. So occasionally I'll be cleaning up and everything, and all of a sudden I'll look under their chair, or I'll look like under a box or something, and there'll be just a D20 or a D12 or something, just randomly around. And on one hand, it is adorable because she's basically become the group's mascot in a way, cute little kitty cat. But also she sometimes doesn't understand that she gets a little bit in the way. She's like, oh, why is a human upset that I'm sitting in the dice tray? It's a box. It's made for me. It is a velvet box. Can I stop rolling? Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Yeah, keep rolling. Oh my gosh, it wouldn't stop rolling there. Can I... Come on. Give me some power. There we go. This is definitely a little bit more difficult. Our poor Beetle has definitely had not the best time here. Still we push on. Maybe. Pump. I gotta wreck at least 3 opponents. We did that. Oh gosh, the other beetle. Alright, I'm going exclusively for that one now. I say that as we completely wrecked 2 other vehicles that could have potentially wrecked the beetle. Alright, another little bump. Just gotta keep grinding on the beetle. Maybe we hit it enough. Another few little bumps and taps and everything. It'll be good. Maybe. Alright, beetle had a heavy hit there. We're rolling again. Alright, gotta be super gentle. Maybe. Come on, get the car turn around. That's one of the downsides though, is the rear wheel drive nature of the beetle makes it just a little bit. Okay, I'll take it. I would definitely take it. Got 3 wrecks there. Very nice. All right. Let's see what other events we can do. We have a little bit more time. We got a little bit more time. Ooh, gosh, 8. I think we should do maybe a couple more of the smaller events. That one's gonna take a while. I think we should do the school bus run. I think that one. I think that one will work. Yeah. Let's do it. School bus run. Alright, we're gonna wanna stiffen the suspension up just a little bit. Put in a gear ratio, lock it. Boom. We're all in school buses. One of my favorite types of derby races is watching like the school buses and mobile homes. They're just so slow. And it just kind of like lean on each other as well. They're not designed for racing, but still they race. And it's just fun watching, you know, the big buses, big stuff, completely wrecking themselves. Ooh. Oh. Downside is I think we set the vehicle. I think we set the gear ratio just a little bit too low. A little bit too much as acceleration. Yeah, that's definitely making things just a little bit difficult. We gotta push. We just gotta keep pushing. Keeping the grip. We just have to kind of run a lower. So we can basically run it at full throttle. We can basically just run a lower line going through here, and just gradually pick off opponents one by one as they get caught up in each other. So we don't have a whole lot of time. Alright, let's see how it is. So we're 6 seconds behind Picona. Let's see if we can't just run like full throttle all the way through this. Maybe be smart with this. Maybe gradually get caught up with Picona. It's gonna be tough though, because we definitely set the gear ratio just a little bit too short. 5.3. All right, it's a little bit closer. Just gotta keep pushing. Come on, you big old bus. Brother Tyrone. 5.0. We're not getting enough time on him. We are not getting enough time on him. Okay. Yeah, I think standard gear ratio would definitely help out a lot more. Come on. Oh, the sunset though. Like this is pretty beautiful. You know, the lighting effects and everything. Like this is really nice. So right now we gotta be very careful. We have a whole lot of buses. Bus gang. Bus gang. Yes. Alright, we are getting close to Sirmi. Much closer than we normally do, which is good. Still, and we're not quite bouncing off the rev limiter. We're kind of reaching right around our top speed as we're entering the corner, which is good. That's exactly what you want on an over race, especially a short track over race, because you're just barely reaching like into the red zone as you're entering the corners. Oh, I got three more buses to break. Yes. Come on, big speed. Yeah, we got a little bit of a love tap with the wall there. Just a slight tap. Come on, easy. You know what? Big hit. There we go. Go deal with the rest of the field, buddy. Oh, doing that stuff is always so much fun, because you always, most of the time you come out better off. And the AI doesn't necessarily hold a grudge. Not as much anyway. This is very nice. Yeah. Answer is, now that we're in a lead, now we don't have a whole lot. It's gonna take a little bit to get, finished. It's very slow, methodical laps, and we're kind of in no man's land now. We are definitely in no man's land. Alright, come on, we got this. I do one more event after this, one more of the shorter events. Actually, this is probably our last event. I need to get a few things situated. I gotta give the cat her medicine. I gotta edit a few things. But yeah, this will be the last event. Race with the buses around the oval. Hopefully this is all looking good. If there's any issue with like the visual side of thing or audio side of thing, please let me know so I can fix that. Especially if there's a how to fix it. Definitely appreciate it. I know some of my recordings earlier, the game itself was a little bit pixelated. So I don't necessarily want that to be too much. Kind of grainy look. I want the game to look very, very nice when I'm streaming, as well as when I'm recording and everything. Granted, it could also be the YouTube compression. That is a possibility. I know things look a little bit different. Also reminds me of that one game, Desert Bus. Desert Bus. Oh my gosh. I remember playing that game a while back. That That's an okay game. I would love to have like the Magic School Bus theme over like the Demolition Derby. Yes, I know what I should do for the meme now. Just have the absolute the absolute sound. Yes. Thank you. That gave me an idea. I'm gonna do a Magic School Bus meme. Oh yes, there we go. All right, final event, all nice and good. All right, I'm probably gonna be ending it here. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, subscribe. Let me know what I'm doing well in the comments below. If you didn't like the stream, be sure to let me know how I can improve, so I can fix that in the future. That being said though, thank you all so much for watching. I've been Umbras, and wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you, I hope it is a great time. And I'll see you on the next stream. Until then, bye bye!